Hello and welcome to French Fried Trains. It's Tuesday, July 16th, 2019. It took a while to make this video as I had a very busy week and only got one or two trains here and there, but I finally have enough to show in a video, so here it is. We waited about an hour Tuesday evening before we saw the one and only train that day, but boy was this one worth it. A Bnsf SD70 ACE leads this tanker train, followed by a Union Pacific AC44 CW CTE. The CTE stands for Computerized Tractive Effort, a special software package Union Pacific ordered for these locomotives. This software upgrade is now standard on all Union Pacific ES44 ACSs. This was a great catch for me, because it had been months and months since I'd seen a Bnsf locomotive running on this line. One long unit train of tankers. These tanker trains that come southbound through here are the ones that more often than not have foreign power. And there goes the end of the train. Like I said, that was the only one I caught Tuesday. The next week I really couldn't get out rail fanning. But the next day, while returning to town from a bunch of errands, we stopped at the gas station and just happened to be there at the time a train was coming through town. Here he comes now. A CSX ore train at sunset, led by an ES44 ACH. This is the same ore train we've been seeing a lot of lately. And he was abnormally short for how long this train normally is. And that was the only train we got on Wednesday. Tuesday was kind of the same situation. I was out all day and all evening doing errands, and when we came back to town, we saw a headlight, so we stopped at the park. But while waiting for the train to get there, this ambulance went by. It was really almost dark by the time this train actually got up here. My camera can barely see it, and I apologize for the quality, but I recorded them anyway. Look closely here and you can see the engine knock down the signal. The same ore train we saw the day before, only this time a little closer to his normal length. I was debating to press stop on the video here, as you can't really see anything, but I did think the shadow silhouette of these cars going across the lighter sky looked kind of cool, so I kept recording. He was definitely closer to his normal length on this day. And that was it for trains I got that week. I was so busy doing stuff every day it seemed like. The next time I caught a train was on Tuesday the 23rd. We actually got to go rail fanning on this day, and we waited 2 hours. On top of that, it had already been an hour since the signal showed a train meet. They took forever to get here. It was getting so dark, I decided to go to the gas station, hoping the parking lot lights would help us see this train. An auto rack train, led by an AC-44 CW. He's got the green light to highball it southbound. There's already a northbound train waiting in the siding. It was definitely getting dark at this point. The sun had already been down for a while. Most of these auto racks were full, some were empty. I like how the reflectors on the bottom of the car are catching the light one at a time, all in sequence there. Unfortunately, dark and dim means a blurry shot for this camera. And some CSX and old Conrail boxcar bring up the end of the train. At this point, I knew it was getting so dark, my camera's not really going to see much recording, but we knew there was a northbound down there, and within 5 minutes of the southbound passing, he started to make his way out. So I decided to record it anyway and see what happened. You can see his headlight reflecting off the rail there. Check out the lens flare these headlights create. An ES44 ACH does a decent job accelerating this autorack train out of the siding. The beginning of the train is full of racks of automobile frames. We see lots of autorack trains through here, but it's not too often that I see a train meet where both trains are autorack trains. Definitely too dark to see the train pointing this way. And just like the previous southbound train, some of the autoracks were fully loaded, some were empty. Check out the reflection of the crossing lights on the sides of the cars there. He's definitely accelerating really well for having been completely stopped just a few minutes prior. And boy, it was definitely getting dark. And he's coming up to track speed now. And with that, he was finally out of town into the darkness. Nothing but the EOT device flashing. The next day was kind of the same thing that's been happening. We didn't go rail fanning, we were doing errands. We happened to be coming back in the north end of town, and when we crossed the rails, we saw a headlight. So we pulled in the baseball diamond here to record the oncoming train. A pair of ET-44AHs leads an autorack train northbound at track speed. This is a nice spot to catch a train if you can swing it. There's not as many trees here, and you can see more of the train stretching off into the distance. Some boxcars of auto parts in the middle here. This train was mostly loaded with a few empties. Someone painted Speedy Gonzales on that one. And there's the end of the train. Well, it may have taken a week to get enough to make this video, but we're finally through them all. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.